Hi and welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a conversion. I'm taking an old pressure cooker and making it into a pressure pot that I can do handles and whatever I need to do in. I've already got the vacuum chamber. I just need another lid for that. Seen that on the other one, or you will see one on there if not already, about science. So this right here is just C-spot run stuff, you know, switching around and stopping. So what I have is about a 20, I don't know, it's probably a 10-gallon size, probably. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's out right here. It's one of them old big ones right there. So it's got the lid, the rings, or the tie downs around the side of it. It twists. There's no gasket on it. It's just a tapered seal. And the lid right here on the bench has the 3 holes. Okay, they're 1/8 inch pipe. So here I took a pressure gauge off, took an expansion, the safety off of it, or no, well, yeah, safety, or the jiggler. And there was a plug in the other hole, and I left the plug in my other pants when I come back from town. I must have left it in there. So anyway, hopefully I got everything I need to put air on this. So it's a few parts, and so let me get them all laid out, and I'm going to put the Teflon tape on them. So that should be sufficient on it. I've been chiseling out pipe dope on this, and if pipe dope worked to hold 30 pounds or whatever, the tape will hold 50, because that's about all I'm going to do with it. It's go up to about 50. So I've got a new gauge, new everything, so try to make this as safe as I can, everything else. So, and I'll have a ball valve so I can cut it out, release the air. So let me get everything taped up. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've got every male thread taped, so there's nothing that'll, hopefully it will seep through. Anyway, right there is all the parts, and hopefully I've got enough. Brother's got my air compressor, but he told me where it's at, so I may go get it in a little while and try it. If I do, I'll tack that onto this video where I'm trying it out. So anyway, got a 100-pound gauge. Okay, I've got my air let off, let the pressure off, and I got my fitting there to let air in and hold it in. Right there. And then I've got the parts that will be, hopefully, to do it. It's probably this one I'll have to change, put this one on the end of another one, or somewhere or another. But anyway, I'll figure that out when it's time. But till then, we'll get it going right here. You'll need various hand tools. Nothing real super major, anything really. Just in order from 7/16, 1/2 inch, 9/16, 5/8, 11/16, and a 3/4, just to be on the safe side. I don't think there's anything smaller than 7/16. Now you're looking at an 11, a 13, a 14, a 15 or 16. This is a 17, and this is a 18. So if you're going to do it in metric, so, which I'm not, because I have imperials in front of me. So now this handle is screwed through this through this lid, but it will not leak because it is I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's got 2 tits right there that they've cast in there, so they've drilled and tapped that. Like I said, there's no gasket on it. It's just a taper. So hopefully that will work. Now we want to figure out where we're going to lay things. This one had a plug in it. It's still in my pants. This one had the pop off in it, and this one had the air gauge in it. So, and this is just 30 pounds. So, and the pot ought to be able to stand 100 anyway, easy enough. And that's what this is. It's 100. That's just about the smallest that they had for me, so that's what I used. Got what they had. Wish they had a few other parts that I could went about it a little bit different, but hey, you can't stock everything all the time. Thought it'd be a heck of a place to put an Ace Hardware store right there. And I went to school with the owner of it, so I know him. But he likes a good joke every once in a while. So now, I got 3 of those. 1/8 inch pipe. That's where they go. It'd be nice if I could have tapped this out and done the quarter inch the NPT on it. It's National Pipe Thread. But doing an 1/8 means that any time that I want to, I can convert this back into what it was, which was a pressure cooker with and what tools that I got right there doing. And you don't need to go full grill on these 1/8 inch threads. They'll only go so far because they were on a taper. All pipe threads is cut with a taper. Not just in the pitch of the threads, but in the actual pipe itself and the actual fittings. So if anyone didn't know that, that's how they do it. There's their way of sealing it in the fitting, and it starts real easy. You'll go in a couple of threads sometimes on big pipe. I've run thousands of miles of gas pipe, thousands of it. So, and I always made them all think I hated it too. Yep, that way they leave me alone. Now, do I want to put that thing right there? That would probably be the best thing out of the way, wouldn't it? Yes, it probably would. Now, no. Okay. No, it would not. Done that wrong right there. This goes in the wrong place. There we go. To do that. Alrighty. I will redo that in a minute. Here's what I want. Right there. That was my goof. Let's see, let's widen this out just a little bit more here. Hopefully. Okay, righty tighty, lefty loosey. Like I said, don't have to double grill it. Now then, this right here's how that works. Come on. There we go. It's going both up. Right there. Looks good. Really does. Looks good. Yeah. Yeah, I forget the degree of that cut. We had, when I was in high school, we had a fella come in and wanted us to cut some, he had some 3 or 4, I believe it was 4-inch. Or 3 or 3.5, maybe 4. The size is, you know, anyway, he could not get a tap or a die for it, and he needed it threaded. So he brought it to the school up there and wanted us to thread it. And we had to go to the books and look at it and set up the degrees. I didn't do it personally. No, I didn't. Wish I had have, but I didn't. So that regardless of that, we did it. The school did it, and when they got done with it, the threads was normally they're only about 2 inches or so, if that. On that big stuff, they was about 4 inches long to get the taper right. And did it with a lathe, and this was the old school lathes. There wasn't tons of newfangled things on it, and DROs and all that other stuff. All that stuff wasn't on there. So, but we got it. Or yeah, I say we, the school and the classmates. Last year's student done it, but we all stood around and watched. We had to. There we go. Now, okay, that's tight enough. Gotta watch about it. It's just a little bit of stuff now. All right. Now, all I got is something to go straight up with that. So, that's all. That's all. Straight up with it. In and out, right there, same place. On it, and I'll get an elbow. I'll get a straight 1/4 inch straight elbow, or 2 of them, and turn it down so nothing will get in it. So yep. Yep, that's a good one. All right, now here's this. And I want to hopefully turn it forward if I can. And I'm calling this forward. Calling this number 1 here. see. Probably a 9/16 if I was guessing, and I guessed right. So. Okay, now, there it is. All right, that was pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Just off the shelf bushings and everything. But these off the shelf bushings, fittings and everything else like that. And these three, right there, just them three. And what's right there on this lid that's brass and new silvery was $62. Just them. So, yeah, I could have done it a lot easier in black pipe and a whole lot cheaper. But I would have had it invested in a drill bit and a pipe die. So, I don't know if the pipe tap would have been how much it would have been in the drill bit to drill it, and then the actual tap itself, I don't know how much that is, but I would have to convert it back and go back to 1/8 to put the hardware on it to convert it back to a pressure cooker. Oh, I could leave it like this, and just watch the gauge right there, but I wouldn't have any blow off. So with steam, you really got to have a blow off. Bad. Really got to have a blow off. So anyway, let me go get go down to my brother's and get the air compressor. And then we'll see about hooking up, fixing a hose so I can. My hose is rotten, so I know it is. I'll have to fix up a short piece of hose anyway to go from here to there and there to here to do everything with. So let me get on it, and till next time, God bless.